Evening, Taylor. It's been a while. Just going to catch up on 23-24 season. It was your first time in charge, along with Christian and James. How do you feel that season went?
Yeah, tremendously well. If you consider where we was at the start of the season, or just before that, a large majority of the playing squad had left to move on, and we had to look for a brand new squad that was going to be able to compete at the level. Obviously, myself and Vicky coming from the academy, that was our priority, to look for an established sort of first team squad that can stay at the level and offer that pathway for all the talented players we've got in the youth academy. So yeah, target was to stay up. We more than achieved that, and I think that the group and the staff, we all grew together game by game, week by week, and there were some tough moments, but it all became really worth it towards the back end of the season. We had some good performances, started getting some brilliant little wins on the road as well, and then the last game at PVR against Dartford Devs was a really, really strong performance from us. I thought that we were a lot braver than we were in the first game. And yeah, just showed exactly what we're about: togetherness, quality, much more high energy than we've seen. And yeah, great day for all the girls, for us as staff, and all the academy players that come down and supported us.
You said about a great day for the staff. There's been some movement in the management team. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so James Melcher and Christian Booth have both departed. They were two really important members of the group. I feel that they both added tremendous value in their own ways. And yeah, look, from a personal note, I think that I'd like to thank James for the opportunity to work with the players and bring himself and the players over from where they were last year. And yeah, on Christian, he's a fantastic human being. Worked with him closely for a couple of years now, and he's moving off to Manchester to relocate. So I really do wish him the best, and he deserves all the best opportunities in football that he can get.
So what's the plan in terms of the management team now? Are you bringing anyone else in?
Yeah. So look, it's been a bit of a recruitment drive. I've had a lot of people sort of approach us in the off-season off the back of the news and obviously that sort of merry-go-round of coaches looking for new opportunities as it happens every season. So there's been some good coaches come in and deliver sessions and have conversations with us, but for whatever reason we just want to make sure it's the right fit for the club, the group and the academy as well. So yeah, been speaking to a couple of people, and there possibly is someone that we could escalate within the academy as well to come and support the management team for next season. But I'll still be around. I'm very much so committed to working with the girls and improving all aspects of the club, including the first team. It's been a really enjoyable season, first season in senior football, and one that I want to build on personally and bring along the right people on that journey.
There's been lots going on behind the scenes ahead of the next season. Trials that were very popular, very well attended. What is the outcome of those? Yeah,
I think, look, the trial environment is pretty strange when it comes to senior football. We do them really well for the academy, but typically I think the recruitment process for senior football is more of you know the level, you want to speak to players and get them into the environment. But obviously we try to attract a wider sort of spread of talent through the trial process. And look, not the most ideal environment for them, but at the end of the day, it was really positive for the club to see how highly we've sort of been viewed by the level of talent coming in, and very good standard of players and large numbers as well. And we've had about 2 or 3 sessions now to have a look at these players, and very impressed. I think these are players that are going to help us really kick on from how we progressed last season.
So are there any new signings on the horizon?
Yeah, I can't speak too much at the minute. Obviously, there's a lot on socials going out in terms of the retained players and players that are looking to stay on for next year, which is fantastic. And then in terms of new players, we're speaking to a few new faces that we hopefully want to get over the line this or next week. And if we get the players that we're looking at, we're really excited about what next season holds.
So next season is fast approaching. What are the plans for pre-season? Are there any fixtures lined up?
Yeah, so pre-season fixtures will hopefully go out this week as well. We've got some good blend of teams lined up to challenge us, and I think it's one pre-season where it's so hard. You've got to get it right. You want to get the right blend between getting the players physically prepared for the season, mentally prepared for the season, but also starting to understand the technical and tactical elements of how we want to play. We get one shot at it, so we've got to make sure that we plan strategically so that we get a good blend of all them outcomes and ensure that the players go into the first game of the season with a good view on how we play, how they can adapt against different oppositions and shapes, but also that they're in the top peak of physical and mental condition to go and perform at a really high level.
So what is the goal for next season? What are you aiming for?
Look, it's hard when you're talking to media and external stakeholders because you've got to be careful about what you say. But I think for us, we finished fourth, which is a great achievement. We have the mindset as people that we always have to improve on that. And I think if you'd have asked me a few weeks ago, it would have been to build on what we've done this year, really challenge and compete at the top end of the table. Obviously now that league table has changed and the opponents that we play, Bromley have moved sideways into the North Division. Obviously New Haven's had a great year and gone up, and there's been some good teams that have entered the league as well. So yeah, look, we don't want to overexcite or be unrealistic, but at the same time we've got to be ambitious, and I think that challenging at the top end of the table is exactly where we need to be.
Fantastic. Well, we wish you all the luck and we'll catch up again soon.
Brilliant, thank you.